Good morning, Ms. Hubler. My name is Kendra and I'm a registered nurse here at the Diabetes Clinic. How are you doing today?
Good morning, Kendra. I'm feeling okay.
It's good to hear. I just want to let you know that everything discussed in the next 5 to 8 minutes will be confidential and will only be shared between you and I and the other members of your healthcare team. If at any time I feel that you might be imposing harm on yourself or others, I will have to report it and act accordingly. Does that sound okay to you?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. So to start, can you just tell me a little bit about what brings you into the clinic today?
Yes. So recently I've been having a very hard time trying to find time to exercise.
Okay, well, thank you for taking the time to coming out and speaking to me about that. Finding time to exercise is not always easy. So could you rate on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being the least and 10 being the most important? How important is finding time to exercise for you?
I would say a 7.
A 7.
Yeah.
Could you tell me why you rated it a 7 and not a 10?
Well, it's been recommended to me by my doctor that I lose weight in order to control my diabetes. And my family's always wanted me to visit the clinic and try to get some help. I just wouldn't consider it a 10 on an importance scale just because it's not really a life or death situation for me.
Okay. So what I'm hearing is that people in your life are really concerned and they want you to find time to exercise.
Well, I also want to find time to exercise more. It's just I don't have that time.
Okay. Could you just describe for me what a regular day looks like for you, from when you wake up in the morning to when you go to bed at night?
Well, my day is very busy. I wake up at 5:30 in the morning. I get to work at 7. I work in an office, so I'm there until 3. I don't get home until 4, and then sometimes I get home even later because of traffic. And then after I shower and eat dinner, I'm completely exhausted and I just either want to relax or just go straight to bed.
Okay. So it sounds like you have a full schedule. Are there any points in your day that you would consider free time?
Well, I have an hour break, like an hour lunch break at work, and I don't use it all. I usually just get bored sitting there, and then at home after work, I just sit on the couch and watch TV after I shower and eat dinner because I just want to relax and go to bed.
Okay. So what I'm hearing is that you have 2 points in your day that you could consider free time. One is during your lunch break, and the other is after you shower and eat dinner.
Yes. I do wish I could use that time more wisely, but I'm just too tired in the evening. That exercise isn't just, it's just not an option for me.
Okay. It sounds like you're in a tough spot here. Could you tell me about what might you think would happen if you do not find the time to exercise?
If I don't find time to exercise, I'd probably become unhealthier. And that scares me because I don't want that. I've heard scary stories about uncontrolled diabetes and people losing their foot.
Yeah, that can be very scary. And thank you for sharing. It sounds like you're really fearful of what could happen if you do not make this change.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. So what do you think are the good things that will come from you increasing your exercise?
I think it would be good for controlling my diabetes. I also think that I could help me have an active life with my family. I sit down at work all day, so it'd be nice to know that I do get some exercise throughout the day.
Yes. Okay, so let me see if I'm getting this right. On the one hand, you want to exercise because it'll help you control your diabetes and it'll help you have a more active life with your family and outside work. And on the other hand, you're finding it difficult to actually find the time to exercise because of your busy schedule and just being too tired in the evening to actually exercise. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay. So up until now, did you exercise once per week, once per month, or just randomly when an activity came up?
Well, in the past few years, I probably exercised once or twice a month. And when I would spend time with my family, which would be random, like going for a walk or a hike.
Okay. What types of exercise have you done in the past or are interested in doing now?
Well, I used to enjoy doing yoga and going for jogs, but that was in my 20s and that was a long time ago. These days I just go on walks with my family. I've always been interested in joining a gym, but I've never actually gone and joined the gym.
Okay. So it sounds like you enjoyed exercise like in your 20s, and you're really interested in increasing your exercise now. So could you see yourself incorporating the activities you've just discussed into your daily life?
Yeah, I think I could. I just don't know how I would with my schedule. What do you think?
Given the information you've provided, I could give you some suggestions. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. So, based on what you've told me, you have short periods in your daily schedule that you could consider free. And you've also explained that you used to enjoy activities such as running and yoga, and that going to the gym it really interests you. So, my suggestion would be to try and incorporate these activities into that free time. Does that seem possible to you?
Yeah, I suppose I could do some yoga at home and after I eat dinner, as it does relax me. I've never actually thought about exercising during my lunch break, but there is a gym across from my office that I could always join.
Yeah, that sounds like a wonderful idea, and it sounds like you really know what you want to do. You just need to do it.
Yeah, I think it could work. I just hope I stick to it.
Yeah, it can be really difficult to stick to an exercise regimen. My advice would be to create an exercise schedule that will work for you and start small. For example, only working out 1 or 2 times a day instead of dedicating every day of the week, because you can get really discouraged if you miss a day.
Yeah, I think that could work for me.
And remember that making this schedule is not meant to discourage or scrutinize you. It's just there to help you be accountable and help you create realistic goals for yourself.
Well, that's good to hear. I don't want to feel pressured into exercising if I'm too tired.
Okay, great. So, given what we've discussed, what do you think you're going to do in the next few days?
Well, what I could do is I guess I could try and do some yoga in the evenings, hopefully twice a week. I'm going to try out your advice and make an exercise schedule, and I want to check out the gym, but I'll probably see how it works for me first.
Yeah, that sounds like a great first step. And thank you, Ms. Hubler, for coming to the diabetes clinic. It is a big step coming to seek help, and I encourage you to come speak with me again if you'd like to discuss anything else.
Yes, thank you.